Do we have today's letter?
Yes, we are. I am ready to share the story from today. This story is not titled, but thank you for sharing it. And here it goes. After the divorce, I was worried about how my kids would cope in, ugh. Well, yeah, sorry. Let me start over. Here's the story for today. After the divorce, I was worried about how my kids would cope with the changes. But one day, as I watched them playing together, laughing without a care in the world, I realized that despite the challenges, they were thriving. Seeing them happy and carefree reassured me that we had made the right decision. So many people think stay for the kids, and I get it. Hell, I did that. But now I see my kids adjusting, and this change is overall positive. Do we have tough days? Yes. But we laugh way more. They don't have to live walking on eggshells, and I can see them every day becoming more relaxed, more at home, and more themselves. What started as panic and terror has become the unexpected best part of this experience. And that was it. I love that.
Love that too.
Because I mean, I think what parent doesn't want to see, I think it's a huge fear for moms and
Yeah.
dads, I'm sure. Um, and it's kind of like,
I think that every parent who contemplates, uh, whether it's a divorce or ending the relationship with the child's other parent, wrestles and struggles with how can I break up this family? How can I do this to my kids? Right. And
yeah,
for a lot of people, myself included, right? You try every other thing you can think of first, every other,
yes.
and then you come to the decision and you realize it's the right decision.
Mhm.
But I mean, maybe I would have doubted or worried if I hadn't done all those other things, right?
Right.
And then there are times where I'm sort of like, oh, especially at the beginning, I had a lot of shame about like I should have done this sooner. Why did I wait so long? But you know,
But then that comes with a whole different set of challenges and different, like, I don't know, there's no good time to do it, right?
there's no good time to do it. There's no right or wrong answer. I think it's about, when can you confidently go forward and not look back,
Right.
right? You have to be able to just leap, right?
Yeah.
They say leap and the net will appear, right? So, if you're not ready to go all in on the leap,
Right. Yeah, you can't
you
go.
gotta, I mean, there I can remember like on the internet searching all kinds of different things and looking for someone to give me the answer of what was the thing I'm
Right.
supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? What's the right thing to do? And the answer doesn't exist, right? It's I
Right.
can find it. I had to finally like dig deep into myself and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This is not acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is not an example I want my kids to see of what a relationship should look like.
Yeah. I so many times have had conversations with people, just because I'm so involved in this community, saying, like, contemplating, like, at that point, and like, and sometimes they're like sort of asking me for the answer. And nobody, you're right, you're absolutely right. I can't give you the answer. Nobody can. Like, but I always try to tell people, like, you need to just trust that you're gonna know the answer when you have the answer, you're gonna know. Like,
Yeah. And a lot of times I think people do come asking the question. This
yeah.
is something I said to someone last night. If you're already asking the question, maybe you already know the answer too, right?
Yeah.
It's just, what's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it, you know, and fear can be, fear of financial security. It can be fear of what the divorce process looks like or the custody process looks like because it's
Mhm.
not
Losing
something people know
kids.
about until you go through it, right? Losing your kids. Maybe there's an element of abuse in your relationship, and that brings in a whole level of fear. So there's so many reasons that people hesitate
Yeah.
and
Well, and that's why I was happy that we got this story because I think there is a lot of fear about the effects on your kids. And we're not saying at all that there won't be negative things
Yeah.
that kids go through, and maybe they won't experience the thing. But this person, which I thought was so powerful, gets to see their kids, you know, feeling happy and healthy
Yeah.
and safe, and that's awesome.
I mean, I think, someone asked me recently if I regret my divorce, and I don't regret it.
No.
Do I feel guilty sometimes when my kid has to go, with their other parent, which they very much want to do, but also like have a hard time with, like, I want to be with my dad, but I'm gonna miss my mom. Like that's a real um dynamic for them. And I understand that, living in two houses means that for them, but I also know that they're going to be okay
Mhm.
and they'll be back with me in a few days and we talk every night. And so I do feel a little guilty sometimes, but I don't ever feel like this was the wrong decision.
Right. Agreed. Even though I would say, I mean, in my situation, it wasn't my decision at the beginning, but now, years later, I'm like, thank God, because it like freed me to become myself,
Yeah.
so it's a good thing.
You're
Also,
amazing self.
yeah, well, yeah, some days. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Yes,
Please
everyone. We'll
share your
talk soon.
stories. We love them. They're so important for other people. Any perspective that we can share, I will guarantee you other people have experienced in some way, and it will mean a lot. So please share. And they're all all confidential.
Anonymous, confidential. Yeah.
Um, so please share.
Thank you.
Thank you.